1. Justin Smaja's Sierra Nevada Bigfoot Kill, 2010. In 2010, Justin Smaja, a hunter from California, claimed that while hunting near Gold Lake in the Sierra Nevada mountains, he shot and killed 2 Bigfoots, a large adult and a smaller juvenile. The encounter started when Smaja and his hunting partner saw a large, hairy figure standing upright, moving towards them. Mistaking it for a bear at first, Smaja shot it. As he approached, he realized that the creature had a human-like face and was covered in thick, dark hair. In a panic, he also shot a smaller creature, believed to be the offspring of the larger one. Smaja later described feelings of regret and horror as he realized these creatures might not have been animals. According to him, the large one let out a haunting scream as it died, and the smaller one reportedly made infant-like noises before falling silent. In his retelling, Smaja claims that he initially fled the scene in fear, but later returned to collect evidence. The most controversial aspect of his story is a small piece of flesh he reportedly recovered from the scene. This sample was analyzed by Dr. Melba Ketchum as part of her DNA study, which she claimed proved Bigfoot's existence. However, the findings were heavily criticized by mainstream scientists. Smaja's story remains a central piece of modern Bigfoot lore. 2. The Minnesota Iceman, 1960s. Although not a first-hand account of a Bigfoot killing, the Minnesota Iceman was a body frozen in ice that appeared at state fairs and carnivals in the 1960s, exhibited by a man named Frank Hansen. Hansen claimed that the creature was a real Bigfoot-like, being shot and killed in the forests of Minnesota or possibly Canada. The creature was displayed in a block of ice, leading to widespread curiosity. According to the story, the creature was shot by an unknown individual and then sold to Hansen. The body was kept frozen and toured across the U.S. for years. Cryptozoologists like Ivan T. Sanderson and Bernard Heuvelmans examined the frozen body and believed it to be genuine, even speculating it might be an unknown species of primate. However, others were skeptical and believed it was a hoax, with some claiming that after authorities showed interest, Hansen replaced the real body with a latex model. 3. Brian, an experienced hunter, had seen Bigfoot on several occasions before, but his third encounter was unlike anything he'd ever experienced. While hunting turkeys one day, he used a turkey call to lure his prey. However, instead of turkeys, a Bigfoot emerged from the woods, clearly angry. The creature approached Brian aggressively, giving him a sense of imminent danger. Feeling that his life was at risk, Brian made a life-or-death decision. He raised his gun and shot the Bigfoot. He describes the creature as large and imposing, and his detailed recollection of the event portrays the sheer intensity of the moment. Afterward, Brian grappled with the psychological and emotional aftermath of the encounter. He expressed how shaken he was and how the event left a lasting impression on him, especially given the creature's humanoid appearance and behavior. 4. Russell Lee's Bigfoot Kill, 1976. In 1976, Russell Rusty Lee claimed to have shot and killed a Bigfoot in the Washington state wilderness. Lee was hunting when he encountered a large, hairy creature near Snoqualmie Pass. He said the creature walked upright like a man, but had ape-like features and stood over 8 feet tall. According to Lee, it charged at him, and fearing for his life, he shot it multiple times. Lee claimed that after killing the creature, he was approached by authorities who confiscated the body. According to Lee, the government covered up the incident, and he was warned not to speak about it. This story has since become a part of conspiracy theories involving Bigfoot, with many believers asserting that the government is hiding knowledge of the creatures to avoid public panic. 5. The 1941 Ruby Creek Incident. Another famous case comes from Ruby Creek, British Columbia, in 1941, where a family claimed to have encountered a Sasquatch near their home. George Chapman's family reported seeing a large, hairy creature approach their cabin, which caused the family to flee in terror. While the creature did not directly threaten them, local indigenous hunters reportedly tracked and killed a Sasquatch in the area shortly afterward. The hunters were said to have buried the body in a remote location, but no physical evidence was ever recovered. Though lacking details of a kill, this story has been retold many times in Bigfoot circles. These stories all share a common theme of intense, sometimes violent encounters with Bigfoot. However, they remain firmly within the realm of folklore, with no verified bodies or scientific proof of Bigfoot's existence. Despite the lack of hard evidence, they have contributed significantly to Bigfoot's enduring place in popular culture and cryptozoology.